The stars of collegiate basketball are ready to shine with the grand opening of NCAA Season 97.
Title favorites and players to watch. Our basketball analysts reveal their fearless forecast.
Get to know the final two who round out our brand new batch of NCAA Courtside reporters.
And finally, a sneak peek of tomorrow's opening ceremony.
Magandang araw mga ka-sports! Ako si Martin Ovier.
At ako naman si Sofia Senyoron. Kasama natin sa Sports Studio of Champions, sina Cristiana Di Maunahan at Ann Gabriel.
And this is your #1 sports authority. Game on! Bukas na ang kaabang-abang na pagbabalik ng pinakaunang collegiate sports league ng Pilipinas. And it certainly is going to be worth the wait. Di ba, Cristiana?
Yes, Martin! Higit sa 2 taon ang nakalipas nung huling tumapak sa hardcourt ang ating mga student athletes. Kaya naman bago natin opisyal na buksan ang NCAA Season 97, kilalanin muna natin ang mga players na sabik na may pakita muli ang kanilang galing sa larangan ng basketball.
Handa na ba kayong mamangha sa talino ng mga top ball handlers? O kaya mabilib sa galing ng mga top-tier shooters? Siguradong mararamdaman nyo ang lakas ng mga bigating big men sa ligang ito. At may mga talentadong rookies pa na handa nang makipagsabayan with the best of the best sa larangan ng collegiate basketball. Let's meet the stars who are ready to shine bright this NCAA Season 97.
Justin Arana and Jello Sablan of Arellano University. JC Colliar and Prince Carlos of College of St. Benilde. Fran Yu and Renz Abando of Colegio de San Juan de Letran. Marwin Taiwan and JP Maguliano of Emilio Aguinaldo College. Darius Estrella and Marwin Junicio of Jose Rizal University. Jerwin Ginto and Maclaude Guadagna of Lyceum of the Philippines University. Warren Bonifacio and Paulo Hernandez of Mapua University. James Kwekute and Ryan Amsali of San Beda University. J.M. Karma and Kenneth Villapando of San Sebastian College, Recoletos. Jeff Egan and Jello Razon of University of Perpetual Help System Delta.
Sila po mga kapuso ang next in line sa mahabang listahan ng mga legends na nanggaling sa pinakaunang collegiate sports league ng bansa. Witness the future of Philippine basketball here in NCAA Season 97.
The long road back to normalcy continues, and what a huge step it will be for all of us as we welcome the return of a live collegiate basketball game.
You know what, Sophia? We can't wait. So, after this break, we will preview the upcoming basketball tournament with our resident basketball analysts, Mikey Reyes and Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio.
Don't go away, we've got a lot more in store for you here on the road to NCAA Season 97.
Game on! Tomorrow is a day we have been dreaming about for more than 2 years as collegiate basketball makes its triumphant return with the opening of NCAA Season 97.
We will start the season off with the men's basketball tournament, and here with us today to share their thoughts on the upcoming games is Mikey Reyes and Coach Hammer Martin Antonio.
Boys, welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the Studio of Champions.
It's good to see you, bro.
Suited.
Nice to meet you.
Suited and booted.
Finally.
This is going to be an interesting season, and that's understating it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we've been out for almost 3 years already, couple of seasons out. Our players. Okay, let's start with our teams. Let's keep it simple here. And let's start with the teams that you will be watching out for. Now, these are the teams that will be making noise early on. Remember, single elimination, so you need to make noise early for you to, get to the next round. Okay, teams that will be making noise. Your thoughts, go to Coach Hammer first.
Number one team, of course, reigning, defending, and still the champion for the past, 2 years? Through the pandemic. Letran Knights, they are the preseason number one, and I believe you got to beat the man to beat the man. So Letran is the team to beat. Letran is the team to watch out.
Team to watch out for. Okay. May X-Factor team ka ba, Coach Ham?
Oh, you know me, I love the X Factors. JRE. Dark Horse team.
Okay, yeah.
Second scrappiest squad. The team didn't rest throughout the pandemic. They were doing their Zoom workouts. And knowing Coach Louie Gonzalez, this team is well prepared and ready to play brusco basketball. Yun yung gusto ng JRE ngayon daw.
Correct.
Diba?
I love that for
Tama,
them.
diba?
Great.
Love that for them.
Mike's.
Team to watch out for, honestly, San Beda.
Sanbeda. Ooh.
You know why they're to watch out for? Because
Why?
this might be the first season in a long time that they're not the heavy favorites.
Exactly.
So, with the exit of MVP, Calvin Oftana, top point guard Evan Nelly, Donald Tanco is not there anymore. It's all gonna be on James Quequete, but at the same time, it's exciting to see how they will react to the season na hindi sila yung favorite. First time in a long time, ha?
And first time since 2006,
And
nawala silang foreign
Nawalang
student
foreign
athlete.
student athletes, malaking bagay.
X-Factor team naman. O may X-Factor na team na feeling mo manggugulat.
Manggugulat for the nth year. St. Benilde Blazers for the nth year.
Bakit ba't magugulat?
Eh kasi hindi natin kilala eh. Actually, sa lahat dyan, manggugulat lahat sila eh. Magugulat tayong lahat because we don't really know who's gonna play for the teams. But St. Benilde with Coach Charles Tew now at the helm.
Yeah, right.
Of course, assistant naman yan. I like how Coach Charles was assigned because there's continuity in that program.
Exactly.
We know na paangat naman yung St. Benilde. And
From
finally,
Coach
maybe
TY.
after how many years, finally, ito na yung year na mag-breakout sila.
Okay, interesting pick for our X-Factor team. Sophia?
But since we went over teams to look out for, aside from the ones you already mentioned, what about the players to look out for?
Well, players to look out for, I want to speak in whole, we have to look for the homegrown players. A lot of these high school recruits that could have went to other schools chose to stay. We're looking at Mapua having a lot of their young guys, Amsali, Inot, the guys from San Beda are there, and Perpetual.
Inot, no?
Perpetual. And backcourt, very solid backcourt of LPU. From the high school ranks, Barba and
Mac.
Badana.
Wow. No mention of...
Friends.
Oh, okay.
Friends,
Sige.
Fran.
We know them.
Matic na kasi yung
We
mga
know
Okay,
them.
okay,
They're
okay.
given.
Yeah, but there's one guy that I'm looking out for now. He's the reigning Rookie of the Year, Justin Arana, because of how he played in the other leagues, semi-professional leagues. Na talagang, I think he's gonna take it to the next level. I believe he's gonna be an MVP candidate coming this year, and also because walang foreign athlete,
Right.
so the bigs are really gonna show out this year sa NCAA.
You think it's gonna dominate?
Yep, Will Gozum, I feel he's gonna dominate.
Ooh, yeah.
Justin Arana, Christian Bunyag, like those guys. And Paulo Avillonar, bro. Because of how he played also in the recent semi-pro leagues.
That's true.
Yep.
That's true. Great thoughts from our gentlemen here.
Yeah, so thank you guys very much, Mikey and Coach Hammer. We're looking forward to hearing more, and we know you guys have more from you in the actual game.
When we come back, we will get to meet the final two courtside reporters who will be sharing to us all the updates from the sidelines this NCAA season 97. Keep it right here on Game
We've already revealed the first 11 new courtside reporters who now make up our NCAA Season 97 broadcast team. And to complete our selection of 13, let's welcome Christiana Di Maunahan and Anne Gabriel. Hi, girls! Welcome to the show. Congratulations pala, and welcome, of course, to the NCAA family. I know both of you have like careers outside of being a courtside reporter. You're a fourth-year law student. Congratulations. You're a well-known basketball player. So, what pushed you guys to join the courtside reporting team? Let's start with Christiana.
Actually, being a courtside reporter has always been a hidden dream of mine. Parang hindi alam ng mga tao na medyo gusto ko siyang itry dati. And then, the pandemic came, nawalan kami ng training, nawalan kami ng liga, nawalan kami ng games. And I missed the feeling of being inside the court to the point na sobrang magiging fulfilled na ako, sobrang magiging masaya na ako. Maging part lang ulit ng court. Even if it means not being the one playing the sport. Even if it means na ako lang yung nasa courtside. And yun nga, it gives me a lot of fulfillment. Kaya I entered this broadcast industry.
Grabe, passionate about sports. Love that for you. for Anne naman, ikaw, like you're in law school, you're in 4th year, you're almost at your home stretch. Congratulations, I know how hard it is. But why courtside reporting?
Actually, same with Cristiano. Before, I really dreamt of becoming a courtside reporter. And, you know, I'm now at the age of 24. I didn't know that I would actually be given the opportunity to still be a courtside reporter. But, you know, thank you, GMA, thank you, NCAA, for giving me this chance to prove myself. I mean, becoming a law student, a lawyer in the future is something that I'm passionate about. But becoming a courtside reporter is also a dream of mine. So I'm just very lucky enough to be able to dream and, you know, just live best of both worlds.
How do you feel you're gonna handle, you know, your time management, your priorities and everything? Paano?
Yeah, personally and honestly speaking, it's really challenging. But I know that, like you said, time management, and if you really love what you're doing, everything is possible. So just manage my time well and know my priorities, know when to rest, know when to do my law school life and my NCAA life, then I know I'll be able to get through this.
Congratulations again. I'm sure we're all gonna be rooting for you when you graduate. And Cristiano naman, you with training, you still have training, right? How are you balancing all of this?
Actually, I always go back to my reasons why, kung bakit ko ginagawa. Sobrang laking tulong niya para sa akin kasi at the end of the day, I don't feel tired. Kahit talagang dapat sa ginagawa ko, dapat pagod ako. Pero at the end of the day, I'm happy, a smile is on my face kasi I know that I'm doing this for a purpose, that I'm doing this to make my family proud, to prove myself that I am actually worth a shot, both in the basketball field and in this field.
We'll see you guys very, very soon, syempre, sa next game. Good luck! But up next, on Game On, we'll meet the rest of your NCAA Season 97 broadcast team. So stay stuck.
Basketball legends, broadcasting veterans, content creators, and social media stars. Okay, kompletos regados ang ating NCAA broadcast team dito sa GMA, mga kapuso. Expect only the best mula sa ating coverage ngayong season 97. We got Mikey Reyes, Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio back here, and of course joining us, still an anchor for his nth year here in the NCAA, the one and the only Mr. Pure Business, Mr. Anton Ramos. Welcome back to the Studio of Champions.
Well, first of all, Martin, this guy and this guy, you can categorize them as the social media stars and content creators. You said nth year, it's my 10th year covering the NCAA, 13th year as a broadcasting veteran. Man, I'm old.
Di ba magko-cover ka din? O di artista din dapat, mga celebrity. Magko-cover din.
I'll say a few words lang from me, tapos sila na eh. Okay. Okay, now that it has been established, yung mga position natin. Anton, first, because you've been here the longest, how do you feel that it's finally back? You're doing live games again after a couple of years, and sino may mga aabangan natin dito ngayon taon?
Well, first of all, I'm very thankful to have been given this opportunity again with GMA to present the NCAA to the viewing public. Last year, we had the privilege of showcasing the talents, not just in basketball and volleyball, but also in taekwondo and chess. So napanood natin, nakasama natin sina Eugene Torre, Steven Fernandez. These are legends when it comes to Philippine sports. At tandaan natin you mentioned basketball legends. Makakasama din natin mga kapuso sa panel. Tower of Power, Benji Paras, Defense Minister, Jerry Codinera, and we've got some new guys as well, Coach Aris Dimonahan, who of course is the father of our new courtside reporter, Cristiana. And we have Coach Makuan coming in.
That's great to hear. Wow! Hindi lang tayo star-studded pagdating sa court, pati na rin sa panel natin, and we have a lot of things to look forward to. But I wanna hear it from another perspective here, because Coach Hammer has been, very busy. And how excited are you that you are going to see school colors again, and of course the spirit of competition here in NCAA?
course, good for the players. Mas maraming makakalaro, mas maraming makakapag-aral. Siyempre, student athletes. We need to focus on their studies and a lot of young players will be playing this year. Yun ang dapat nating tandaan. Maraming mas bata na galing sa high school na maglalaro na sa seniors. Tulad natin, may mga additional tayo na reinforcements. Makikita din natin mga iba't ibang mga player na lumipat ng eskwela na eligible na this year after sitting out for the pandemic, I think 2 semesters, 3 semesters. They're now eligible to the NCAA. So, makikita natin, sino ba talaga yung nagpabaya, who prepared, and who is really, who wants it more. May mga taong gusto, pero yung mga nananalo, yung mga gustong-gusto.
Pero si Mikey, nandun siya sa social media content creator. You know, you've been observing different levels of basketball, the professional leagues. Pagdating sa collegiate, matagal ka na rin nag-preview. Ikaw naman, thoughts mo on the collegiate, this collegiate league NCAA coming back?
We've covered the NCAA the past 6 years. I've covered it since season 91, and ito lang yung season na papasok tayo that we really don't know what to expect.
Right.
Like, di ba? Like, there was a 2-year layoff. Hindi natin alam, like what Coach Hammer said, hindi mo alam sino yung nag-prepare, sino yung medyo nagpabaya. But one thing's for sure, they're all raring to go. They're all, siguro, hayok na maglaro yung mga players natin. So, that's one thing to be excited about.
Daming talagang dapat abangan sa NCAA Season 97. But Anton, for you, you've been covering this for the past 13 years. Pero again...
Ba't inulit-ulit mong 13
Hindi,
years?
kailangan eh.
Inulit mong siya yung pinakamatanda dito eh.
Veteran. Season.
Experience.
Now, you know, I don't mind.
Respect.
I don't mind because, like I said, I mean, I'm thankful to have covered last year.
Right.
Happy to be back. One thing's for sure. The NCAA has always been the breeding ground for future basketball stars in the Philippines. Some of the very best players today have come from the NCAA. We're talking guys like Calvin Abueva, who's an MVP candidate every year. Triple-double machine, Scottie Thompson. The young guns like Reynam Batak and JV Mocon. The starting point guard of the Philippine national team, Robert Bolick. Galing NCAA yan. And one thing is for sure, this year, you said, Mikey, there's a lot of uncertainty. You don't know what's gonna happen, but there are a lot of stars to watch out for. You guys mentioned some of their names earlier in this episode. But whatever screen you will be watching NCAA Season 97, whether it's a tablet, your phone, or the TV, the stars will light it up and put on a show for all of us.
There you go. Enough said coming from Anton Ross. I want to end it there, but...
End it there.
Ganda na nung sinabi niya.
Yeah,
Drop na.
maganda. Let's make it a little bit more interesting by getting your picks. MVP and champion.
MVP?
Yun lang. Pwede mag-explain, pwede hindi mag-explain.
May oras ka ba?
Tanong kasi may oras ba? Sige.
Quick choices na lang. Sige. Sige.
It's gonna be Mr. Fantastic, Fran Yu of Letran. And Letran is gonna win the championship as well.
Okay.
Alright. Wow, okay.
Go.
Coach Ham.
I like the dark horse pick, and I've seen it. I like JRU's chances this year.
To win it all?
I like their
Wow.
chances. MVP, Ralph Penuela. Sandali.
Okay.
Grabe naman yan.
I did not see that one. Okay.
Wow.
Yun na.
Thoughts ni Coach Hammer. Mike's, end it with your choices.
Champion, Letran. MVP, Justin Arana.
All right, but thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining us here. Again, always a great time with these guys kasi kilalang-kilala nila, nasa puso nila ang NCAA at saka kitang-kita mo naman yung passion pag pinag-uusapan nila yung mga players at saka yung buong liga. All right, and speaking of passion, excitement, ito pang isang excited, fresh face na makikilala rin natin sa Courtside this upcoming season. Nandito ang pinakabago nating Courtside reporter na si Ann Gabriel. Ann, go ahead.
Isang tulog na lang mga kapuso, NCAA na! Are you excited? Well, as promised, here's a little sneak peek of what's going down at tomorrow's NCAA Season 97 opening ceremony.
The stage is all set for the opening ceremonies of NCAA Season 97. Don't dare miss our special opening number na pangungunahan ni Miss Julie Ann San Jose kasama ang cheerleaders from NCAA member schools. Sa unang pagkakataon ay maririnig nyo rin ang theme song ng Season 97 na Stronger Together, Buo ang Puso. Hindi naman mawawala sa okasyong ito ang parade of member schools to be represented by the top athletes from each school. May special presentation din mula sa host school for this season, ang De La Salle College of St. Benilde. Hindi nyo rin dapat palampasin ang paggawad ng parangal sa ating NCAA legends. Mapapanood na ang NCAA Season 97 opening ceremonies bukas, March 26 at 2:30 p.m. sa GMA at GTV.
So sa inyo mga kapuso, welcome back to the Studio of Champions. At ngayon, kasama natin ang magiging host bukas ng NCAA Season 97 opening ceremonies. Actually, 4 kami, pero nandito yung isa naming co-host. We are very grateful that he is here. Kapuso star, Manolo Pedrosa.
Hello, hello mga kapuso. Martin, it sure does brings a lot of memories, no? Coming back here.
How does it feel to host the opening ceremony?
Ayun, Sophia, it's such a surprise blessing for me because yun nga, I see myself as an actor. Sumali ako sa Sparkle Artist Center to be an actor, and yun, a month ago I was given this opportunity to host the first 3 legs of the GMA Masterclass series, which is also important. It tackles fake news, social media literacy, very relevant for the upcoming elections. And I enjoyed it. And then after a couple of days ago, I joined the bubble of the EAC Generals basketball team, and I was able to interview them, and it was such a joy to see them training together. And when I would interview each of the players, syempre I would ask them to do some moves, and then the team would cheer them on talaga, so I could see the camaraderie from that. So it's such a joy. And then coming into the tech rehearsals for the opening, to be hosting alongside you, Martin, and you, Sophia. And also Rabia, which I also met in the masterclass. So, a surprise blessing.
How important is it? Kasi nakita mo na yung sports, you visit EAC already. How important is sports for the school, the community?
Very important kasi sports is life. And especially, diba, last year I also was participated in the opening. I was a flag bearer, and laki ng difference. This is why the viewers should really be excited for this, because ang laki ng difference compared last year, because last year puro artista ang participation, and this year coming from the tech rehearsal, the students talaga are representing their schools, so it's such a special sight to see. And yun nga, kasama din yung mga athletes, and yun, it's really exciting. So
Oo nga pala. Let's circle back to that. Grabe yung growth mo, no? From being a
yeah, exactly.
From yung
The
growth
things
mo
I would do,
from
the
being
things I would do to get to my goal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Love
Wow.
that for you.
Hindi lang flag bearer. Di ba
Nag-flag-
nag-guest din siya dito?
Yeah, nag-guest
And then
siya
a lot of
then-
things happened.
Exactly. And sued. And then there was definite growth in that.
Definite.
Okay.
There's definitely a development, but I wouldn't call it growth.
Wow.
Development is actually better.
Okay. But Manolo, sige, giving you an opportunity now to invite our kapusos out there to please watch out for the NCAA opening ceremonies kasi isa ka sa mag-host doon.
Mga kapuso, please do watch the NCAA opening. This will be hosted by me, Martin Javier, Sofia Senioron, and of course, Miss Rabia Mateo. We really prepared for this, coming from the tech rehearsal. It's going to be really special, really different for this year. This will feel really special and authentic with the students that will represent their school.
There you go. Ending our week here in the NCAA, just right before the NCAA opening, with a lot of love in our hearts. Okay. And again, the stage is all set for the NCAA Season 97 opening ceremonies. We cannot wait. That's going to be happening tomorrow, 2:30 p.m. on GMA and GTV. Susundan agad-agad yan ang ating opening games. Unang bakbakan ay sa pagitan ng CSB Blazers at ng defending champions, the Letran Knights, na susundan ng San Beda Red Lions versus the LPU Pirates. Lahat pong yan mapapanood ninyo sa GTV.
Be sure to tune in as our NCAA superstars light up your screens and announce to the whole world that college basketball is back.
So, this has been Martin and Sophia and Manolo right here, and the rest of Team NCAA thanking you for watching and learning from the NCAA Season 97 Authority. Game